name is Dahabo Adi Galgallo. I was born, brought up within the pastoralist community of Marsabit County. By profession, I'm a medical lab scientist, specialized in epidemiology, and also I have a lot of passion for research. Maternal mortality is very high in Kenya. We are losing almost 488 expectant mothers from 100,000 live births. If you compare this statistic to statistic from my own county, we are losing almost 820 expectant mothers from 100,000 live births. So we are losing almost 2 times compared to the national. WHO recommended that at least all the expectant mothers needs to go for antenatal care. So if you are expectant from the first trimester, you need to go more than 4 times to antenatal clinic so that you can able to get the service. So some of the service that expectant mothers can able to get when they go to clinics are checkup like hemoglobin level, that is blood level within the mother, urine for urinalysis, stool for ovarian cyst, hepatitis test, blood grouping, and even other conditions within. So expectant mothers within the pastoralist community, they are missing all this service. Just because of the illiteracy level within this community is high, almost 80% of this population, they are mobile because they keep on moving from one place to another in search of water and pasture. So being brought up within this pastoralist community and also our healthcare workers working within this population, I have a lot of experience whereby we are losing mother. Most of the time within my workstation, I've seen mothers coming for service sometimes, and then they don't make it. I've lost relatives, I've lost neighbors, and even a very close friend. So what really touched me was when a time I was just working within my workstation, then called for an emergency. Then I rushed to the maternity ward. It was so sad that the young lady who was there at the labor ward dying was a very close friend of mine. So that really touched me. She didn't die because of disease, but she's dying for a condition that can be prevented. So losing mother within the pastoral community really touched me, and I was completely devastated. So back in 2015, I did a research, and the reason why I did was because of the experience that I've been seeing within my health system or within my community. So the research was to establish what is the main cause of maternal mortality within this pastoralist community. So the main finding of my research was that most of the expectant mothers that we are losing, they have never attended clinic. So after also doing more research, I came to realize that Most of them, they come from the pastoralist community, and they can't access the healthcare service because they keep on moving, sometimes even more than 150 kilometers away from the health facility. So what next now? What can I do as a healthcare worker, as a pastoralist woman? What can I do to save the life? So I decided to go mobile. I shared the data with all the entity within my county. They supported me. So we started a mobile healthcare service to this community. After 1 year, we were not able to reduce the maternal mortality within this population. So that really affected me, because what I wanted was, if I go mobile, at least I can able to reduce the maternal mortality. But during the outreach that we are going, sometimes you go to one village. Within this village, you get almost 10 expectant mothers. But next month, if you come at least to give service to this mother, they are not there. So we were not able to give 100% as per WHO requirement. So back in 2016, one evening, it was on Sunday, so I joined my son. He was watching a movie, Prison Break. So after the end of the movie, so I was able to ask my son, because I was not doing a follow-up to the movie. So I asked him, tell me something about this. What is it that these prisoners are being watched or something? So my son was able to explain to me that these are the worst criminal because they can able to escape. They are being monitored. So they're using GPS tracking system to monitor the movement of all these prisoners. So in case they move away, they can able to be tracked back. So after 2 days, the reflection on how I can able to move to save these pastoralists came in my mind. So I thought, why don't I use this tracking system to track this pastoralist expectant mother, so that I can able to monitor their movement? In case maybe they move from one village to another, whereby in our community we don't have the electricity, we don't have a network, so the phone cannot work. So the only thing that we can able to use to track these women, so that we can able to give them 100% service that they require, was through this GPS system. So by then, there was a call from Grand Challenge Africa on how to save mothers. So we applied for the grant. I got the grant, the seed grant. So I was able to test the concept. So I came up with a GPS tracking system and bracelets, which is beads. So within this community, they don't usually accept something which is outside their culture. So I decided to come up with the beads, because the pastoralist community usually like wearing the beads. So with this one, I was able to integrate the bracelets with the beads and also with the GPS pocket, so that this pastoralist community can able to wear. So I was able to go back to my community. I did sensitization. It was 100% acceptance. So we were able to give them the device. So back in 2016 to 2019, we were able to follow these expectant mothers from their first trimester up to the time they deliver. So during this period, they were able to get fully antenatal care, which is more than 4 times as recommended by WHO, and also skill delivery. So from the time also the kid was born, we were able to do a follow-up because of the tracking system and give them the immunization for their kids. So with this one, the innovation was almost 98% effective, and we are able to save life within this population. With the devices, we were able to increase the number of antenatal clinic that these mothers visit. We are able to increase the skilled delivery within the population. We are able to increase the immunization coverage, of which is very low among this population. So with that one, I felt that at least we have saved life. But we are working towards extending the innovation to other pastoralist community so that we can continue saving more life.